Hello there, Kaos Nova here, and this is another episode of Kaos Tutorials. Today we're going to be going over Halo the Master Chief Collection and how to get that running on Mac OS using the Steam version of the game, and we're going to be using an app known as Codeweavers Crossover. Codeweavers Crossover is a porting app or an app that creates a virtual emulated machine for Windows, and you have versions of this for Mac OS, you have versions of this for Linux. As we get started, there's going to be some special setup because it's not exactly straightforward using it in Steam at maximum efficiency. So in order to get started with installing Halo the Master Chief Collection, we're going to need to use something known as advanced settings. Now you can find advanced settings right here in the corner for your bottle. So we're going to go over to the bottle for Steam and we're going to make adjustments to that bottle in terms of settings. So the advanced settings, we go here, we're going to select the Steam bottle, and we are going to get the special graphics and audio options necessary. So I have already done it here, but I'm going to show you how the advanced settings work. So here, DXVK, that makes it compatible with DirectX 11 for the Steam and all the games in Steam. MSync is a special graphics option in how it processes the graphics. You need it or else the colors will be really off and this game will not run properly with the display. I mean, the display might even freeze while the game still runs. And high resolution mode, because this game only plays in higher resolutions such as 1080p and above. So with those in mind, we can get started and open Steam and get started with the Halo Master Chief Collection, which is great. This was a remaster of previous Halo games, including Halo Combat Evolved from 2001. It includes Halo 2 from 2004. It includes Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Reach. It's just great all around. Bring back all these older games in the 2010s back to our attention and back to being playable on our modern machines. So let's have a little round of applause here. Now, getting through the ads, and as we're going to get started, I'm also going to show you something from my blog, which also has guides for Windows on Mac porting. It should be great because the Windows on Mac porting has some ways you can write instructions out easier with screenshots, and there are some content in terms of guides to install games or apps for Codeweavers Crossover and elsewhere that are only on my blog. It's called Radio Chaos, and there will be a link to this in the description. So as we're getting started, here's the menu. It should look like this. I've tested this for Intel Macs, older Intel Macs up to the 2020 Intel Mac. MacBook Pro is Intel. The other Mac I have is Apple Silicon. So it works even on the older Intel-based Macs. Now there are some issues with when you exit, it won't let you exit, so you have to force quit on exiting. This is an issue if you're worried about what it could do to your computer if you have to force quit in order to quit. Just let me know. But yeah, this also does require you to be connected to the internet to log on to Microsoft, in case you weren't already using the version for Xbox or for PC on Steam. So here it is. We're getting started, and the menu for the game options should be showing up. While it's loading. Now while it's loading, I'm going to actually show you how my blog looks. Here it is, radiochaos2.blogspot.com. It's great. Has a lot of things on it. And we're going to now go back, but always stop by the blog. The blog has plenty of articles and guides that you don't have in video form yet. Some will eventually be made into video form. But it's a great companion to on my YouTube channel. So here, we're going to go back to the thing, select Halo Combat Anniversary, Combat Evolved Anniversary, and we're going to start on another. I'm not going to go to the part of the game where I've progressed to already. I'm not a pro at this game, but I'm just going to show you how it gets started. So make sure I have the options set right. Another warning is that you may crash the game if you try to change the settings with the tab key by default in game. So if you don't want to accidentally change the settings from remastered to original or vice versa, change it to another key that you aren't going to hit very often. Or use an Xbox controller with Steam. That works as well. I could mention in a later episode the kinds of Xbox controllers that work on Mac OS. So here we're starting it up. It's running quite great. So here's how the mission starts with the crash. And so the video cutscenes work great. The main issue here is when you try to quit. But otherwise, the game runs pretty smoothly. On Intel Macs, it runs smoothly. Intel Macs towards the end when the Silicon transition was made, they worked just great. And there was also the case of getting it to run on Silicon Macs. It actually runs slightly better, fewer crashes on exiting the game, which is a bit annoying that you can't quit. You have to force quit the game to quit, but this happens more on the Intel-based Macs. But using the special options I showed you, and here I'm going to show you a snapshot of what the advanced settings for special options should be, and how the graphics and audio should be processed in a special way. You'll see some of these options again for more Microsoft games, so be warned. Although the exact combination can be different, like maybe eSync instead of MSync, so it really depends on the game. Yeah, I'm shooting at those Banshees for a little bit. But otherwise, this is it. This is Halo Combat Evolved up and running. A remastered version anyway with the Master Chief Collection. So yes, if you get Steam installed the right way and you make sure to activate things, it's great. So I'm going to show you too, in order to make these special advanced settings work, you need to do this installation. So first you need to install all versions of DXVK. So I'm going to stop here and show you DXVK. Should be pretty easy to get that going. Alright. So here you have the DXVK installations. You need to do the DLLs, or library dependencies. You install those into Steam. And you have the upstream and homebrew. All three of these different DXVK installations you need to make in order to make the DXVK options work. Without much further ado, we're going to go back into the game and have a little bit more commentary. I want to recommend checking out Codeweavers Crossover or Codeweavers. They're one way to get Windows running on Mac. And with the 23 and version 24 updates, it has improved a lot of compatibilities with older games and with newer games as well. You just need to remember that there's some advanced settings options that's like in this game here with the Master Chief Collection that you need to activate. So in the meantime, it's great to have you here for another episode of Kaos Tutorials. And again, I recommend you check out radiochaos2.blogspot.com, or the blog's called Radio Chaos, because I have plenty of technical guides for Codeweavers Crossover that get the optimal performance, which a regular installation by itself will not accomplish. So I have others here. I have Age of Empires games for their remakes or remasters, and a few more. I will make videos of those soon enough. But in the meantime, I just want to wish you well. And I hope you enjoy getting games like the Halo game series to work as a Mac user. No one gets excluded. It's great. So, without much further ado, I'm going to proceed to my last comments. And now, so this game isn't my only one I have done about the Halo series. I have some commentary here. Rather recently, it was still back in summer, they canceled the Halo series on Paramount Plus. So I have some recommendations of some underrated movies you can go watch. This here is not my only video I have made about Halo. I made a video about places you can go and watch other videos or movies related to Halo, now that unfortunately the Halo series on Paramount Plus has been canceled. Like it or not, you might actually enjoy these videos. Some of them are on YouTube or on other streaming services. So I have that underrated Halo media in this other episode. You can go watch it on my channel, and I'll have a link to it in the cards in the description. It should be pretty good, and it should be a great thing for a Halo fan. It doesn't matter if you liked or disliked the Halo series on Paramount Plus. I think pretty sure you will enjoy these. They came out years ago as a supplement to the games, and they are very much part of the Halo universe and have some side stories, sometimes featuring the Master Chief and other supporting characters. And you even get a backstory to the origin of what happened in the Halo universe, the Flood, Forerunners, everything. So, if you want, I invite you to take some time to look at my recommended Halo movies on this other video episode I have here. I got them listed up, including the ones that are available on YouTube. But they may have changed from free to pay to watch, but they're there. And you can get them on streaming sites. So it's great. Very great. And while the Halo series, I think, isn't that great, you can enjoy it as a Halo fan to give it one last hurrah with the videos out there. That much I recommend. So I recommend this other episode. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as I'm going to say, it's great. More episodes of Kaos Tutorials are on the way, so you can have more guides getting these Windows apps working on Mac. I'm going to be doing some more technical commentary on sci-fi, which I think you'll find interesting as well. I'm going to be talking about Halo Universe, The Matrix, Battle Angel Alita, and other manga, anime. So I hope you're all looking forward to it. It should be a fun time.
Hi everyone, Kaos Nova here, and this is the ending of the video presentation on Kaos Tutorials. And here's the deal: if you want to see more of my tutorials on getting your old games to work on Mac, and you want to see more tutorials on how to do various other tasks, such as very cheap ways to make YouTube videos that still look decent, and much more, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to be among the first to get each video, hit the notifications. And please, if you enjoy liking this, your vote still counts, so please click the like with a big thumbs up. All right, you have a wonderful day, and